Picture a home filled with love, laughter over late-night dinners, dreams whispered under starlit skies, and promises that felt like forever. Lisa and Michael had that life, a marriage built on 13 years of shared hopes and quiet moments. But what happens when one choice, one secret, tears it all apart? When Lisa chased a spark she thought she was missing, she didn't just betray Michael, she set off a chain of consequences she never saw coming. Today, we're diving into a story of love, lies, and the heavy price of running from the truth. Stick around, because this one might hit closer to home than you think. And when it does, you'll want to share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get started. Lisa and Michael, both in their late 30s, married for 13 years and living in a charming suburban home. To outsiders, they're the perfect couple. Michael, a dedicated high school teacher, is warm and dependable, while Lisa, a marketing coordinator, is vibrant and ambitious. They share dreams of traveling the world and starting a family, but beneath the surface, Lisa feels unfulfilled. Her routine life with Michael, though loving, feels predictable, and she yearns for excitement she believes she's missing. At a work conference, Lisa meets Ryan, a charismatic, wealthy consultant in his early 40s. Ryan's bold confidence and lavish lifestyle captivate her, and they begin texting, sparking a dangerous attraction. Lisa starts an affair with Ryan, convincing herself it's harmless, a temporary escape from her boring life. She lies to Michael about late work hours and weekend trips, meeting Ryan for romantic dinners, rooftop parties, and hotel stays. Michael, trusting and focused on his students, notices Lisa's growing distance but attributes it to her demanding job. He doubles down on their relationship, planning thoughtful surprises like a scrapbook of their memories or a backyard picnic under the stars. Lisa, consumed by her secret, dismisses his efforts, snapping at him over small things. Her guilt surfaces in fleeting moments, like when Michael hugs her tightly, but she pushes it down, telling herself she deserves to feel alive. Months pass, and Lisa's double life strains her. She's late to family events, forgets promises to Michael, and grows irritable. Michael, sensing something deeper, tries to talk to her, but Lisa shuts him out, claiming she's just stressed. One evening, while Lisa showers, Michael finds her phone buzzing with a text from Ryan. "Last night was unforgettable. Tomorrow?" Heart pounding, Michael scrolls through their messages, uncovering months of deception. When Lisa emerges, he confronts her, his voice shaking with hurt. Lisa, cornered, admits to the affair but lashes out, blaming Michael for not being exciting enough. In a tearful, heated argument, Lisa declares she needs more than this life and storms out with a suitcase, driving to Ryan's upscale condo. Michael, devastated, sits alone, staring at their wedding vows framed on the wall. Lisa dives into her new life with Ryan, expecting passion and freedom. For the first few weeks, it's exhilarating. Late-night parties, spontaneous trips, and no responsibilities. Ryan showers her with gifts, but cracks soon appear. He's evasive about his plans, takes secretive calls, and dismisses Lisa's attempts to discuss their future. Lisa, now living in his cold, modern condo, feels like a guest, not a partner. Her old life unravels further. Her parents, ashamed of her choices, stop calling. Her friends, loyal to Michael, distance themselves, and her co-workers gossip about her affair. Lisa tries to ignore the loneliness, clinging to the idea that Ryan is worth it. Meanwhile, Michael grapples with betrayal. He takes a leave from teaching, unable to focus, and leans on his sister, Emma, for support. Emma encourages him to find purpose beyond his pain. Michael joins a local community center, volunteering to mentor at-risk teens. The work, though exhausting, gives him a sense of meaning. He starts therapy, learning to process his anger and rebuild his self-worth. Slowly, Michael reconnects with old hobbies, playing guitar, running, and forms new friendships, including with a kind volunteer named Sarah, who admires his resilience. Lisa's world crumbles when Ryan grows openly indifferent. One night, she finds a text on his phone from another woman, revealing he's been seeing others. When confronted, Ryan shrugs, saying, "You wanted fun, Lisa. I never promised forever." Devastated, Lisa realizes she's traded her marriage for a man who sees her as disposable. She scrolls through social media and sees Michael's posts, coaching a teen basketball team, laughing at a community barbecue. The contrast is stark. Michael is healing, while Lisa is lost. Desperate to reclaim her old life, she drives to their former home, only to find it sold, with new owners moving in. Standing on the empty porch, Lisa clutches a keychain Michael gave her years ago, sobbing as the weight of her choices hits. She tries calling Michael, but his number is disconnected. He's moved to a new city for a fresh start. Have you ever made a choice that changed your life forever, or been hurt by someone you trusted? Maybe you've had to rebuild after a betrayal. Share your story in the comments, we want to hear your experiences. If this story's hitting close to home, smash that like button, subscribe, and join our community for more stories that make you think. Michael in his new city, thriving as a mentor and finding peace in small moments, like playing guitar at a local cafe. He's not fully healed, but he's learned to forgive, not for Lisa, but to free himself. Sarah, the volunteer, becomes a close friend, hinting at a possible future, though Michael takes it slow, valuing his independence. Lisa, now alone after leaving Ryan, moves into a small apartment and starts a painful journey of self-reflection. She attends counseling, where she admits her selfishness and the hurt she caused. Lisa writes a letter to Michael, apologizing without expecting a reply, and mails it to his old address, knowing it may never reach him. She volunteers at a shelter, seeking to make amends through action, and begins to rebuild her sense of self, though the scars of her choices remain. The story closes with a dual perspective: Michael, coaching his team, cheering as a teen scores, surrounded by a supportive community, and Lisa, walking home from the shelter, a faint smile as she reads a self-help book, starting to believe in second chances. The narrator concludes, Lisa's story isn't just about infidelity, it's about the cost of running from your choices. Betrayal breaks more than hearts, it fractures lives. But even in the wreckage, there's a chance to rebuild, if you're brave enough to face the truth. What do you think Lisa should do next? Could Michael ever forgive her? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and tell us what stories you want to hear next.